Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of the 5-day Choose Love Challenge. Hope you guys can see me. So today is actually about, creating the space for your partner to say what's on his and her mind. If your partner is like mine and he's an introvert, you probably don't always notice, or at least I don't, that he has a lot on his mind that he's scared to say, or she, if it's a she. And it's about creating that space for them to get that said, even though you don't realize it. They probably have something on their mind that they're afraid to say and speak out loud. So you might be all, oh, I love you, and they're all, I love you, but because they don't get it out. Now, I get it out all the time, but my partner does not. And he's afraid to speak up, and he doesn't want to get his head bit off. He feels like I'm this lion, and I may tell him that I love him. At the same time, I'm chewing off his leg. At least that's how he explained it to me. And I completely get that. And I need to be more sensitive to that and create that safe space. And the only way to do that is really to forget about yourself and your own feelings, no matter what he says. Because I believe mine says it maybe sometimes in a bit of a clumsy way, so I can get offended and hurt before he even gets his point across. And then I end up shutting him down again. And you don't want a shut down partner. Even though you don't notice it, it may seem easy and it's good. You're not stepping on a minefield, it's not exploding. But you need to create that space. You need to take the chance and the risk and let him or her say all the things that are unpleasant to hear. So just create that space and be mindful about it. Let that be your intention, like actively and consciously do that and create that space and try to give them the safety to say what's on their mind and get out with what they have, because they're not in the same place as you are. Even though it's great to be in a loving place and you've made love, they still might have things that they need to say and get off their chest to clear the air and really clean up. And it's also in connection to the training, try to understand before trying to be understood. If you do this today, you create that space and they get the opportunity to unload some of the hard stuff that's been on their mind, some of the things they know will hurt you when they say it, and it will hurt you, but let that rip, and it will only hurt you. Then they'll get to something really essential, and just try to be strong and forget about your own feelings while they're getting this stuff out, because you want them to clean it out and get it out of their system. And then when it's really out, don't focus on the fact that you want to say something, but only then can you create the space for you to say something you want to get out and you really crave an understanding for. So that's today's challenge. It's very different from yesterday's, but there's a reason behind the order of things. So create that space and let your partner know that they can get out what they have on their mind and on their heart. And even though it's not a good message or it's not easy to hear and no one likes it, I know I hate hearing it, but it's really, really valuable, and you can't really get past your shit or your issues if you don't try to create that space for them to do a little dumping. They'll do a little getting it all out. I know I get everything out because I just say it, and I'm very outspoken extrovert, but my husband is different, and so he needs to feel sure, and I need to create that space because I make him scared all of the time, a lot of the time at least, to speak his mind, because he often does say some stupid things, I think, but that's not the point. Whether I think it's stupid and offensive and not serving his mission is not the point. The point is to create the space and let him get it out, and maybe he doesn't have practice, and I do really think sometimes he says stupid things that doesn't help anything, but that's not up to me to judge, and that's besides the point. So if you feel like me, I don't know if you're that person saying stupid things, because I say things that hurt him all the time too, and that's pretty stupid, right? So it goes both ways. Let him get it out. Don't be offended for the next 24 hours. Create the space, and by no means go in and feel sorry for yourself. If you do end up feeling sorry for yourself because he says something that hurts you, just try to get back. Don't end the conversation there. Don't go to bed separately. Stick it out until you're connecting again. Create the space. If you start feeling sorry for yourself, stick it out and try to turn it around. Don't stay stuck in feeling sorry for yourself. So that's today's challenge. This is where I am right now. If you want to see how the sun's just gone away, this is our little harbor space. So we're just hanging out here. Say hi before we are picking up. The 7-year-old is at some scout thing, and we'll be picking him up. So we're just hanging here, and me and my husband had a great time yesterday. We did exactly this. We connected, we made love, and we started talking, and it took a while. There was some crying, and but we've opened up that pathway, and you need to do that cleanup. And don't worry about what you need to get out. That's not on the menu today. It's all about creating space for your partner to get it out first. That is the right order of things. Have a great 4th day, and hooray for you that you're following this challenge. You'll have great benefits from it. Cheers to taking on the challenge. Bye-bye.